Hey everybody, welcome here to Kingston Krossfire Lacrosse. We got a U17 girls game here coming up against Nepean. So we're going to jump over here. You're going to see over in the yellow with the black pants. This is going to be the Kingston U17 girls team. You did see them play recently on our channel Wednesday, I believe it was. We had a game with them versus Tyndonega. Quite a good game, so we hope you enjoyed that. And that was the first game. Now down here we have, as you can see in the dark, so the black jerseys with the little bit of the yellow or gold trim and the mostly black and red shorts. Those are the Nepean lacrosse girls U17 team. So this is here. We just we do have a lot of people coming in to check out this game. So I'm sorry if there is a little bit of blocking out, but definitely the fans, you know, here are going to get the first good view. We're going to try to give our best view to you that we can, but we will work our best around the fans. Now, there's about a minute 20 here remaining on this this warm-up. I'm going to kick you into a real quick stick breakdown for those of you tuning in who haven't seen my broadcast before. We have a little breakdown the sticks so you kind of understand how the equipment's used a little different here. So everybody, just going to give you guys a quick rundown here of the difference in the sticks. So as you'll see, this is a player stick for lacrosse. What it has is a pocket here where you're going to hold the ball while running. You'll see them turn the stick like this. That's cradling the ball to keep it within the pocket. Then when they go to shoot, they bring it up here into these shooting strings. This is what's going to get the ball force and the drive towards the net. And then sometimes you'll see the ball go off. That might be because it's rolling off of the string. So this is how the stick looks for lacrosse. Something to keep in mind, a little different. But that's how you use it to shoot. So when you do see the players, they'll be running, they'll be cradling the ball, and they'll also be throwing the ball because they're trying to roll it onto these strings. Just another thing to keep in mind when watching lacrosse. So that is the stick breakdown. We hope you like that. Just a little different. Obviously, a lot of people watching this coming from hockey. You have the blade on your stick here. You have a pocket with that you cradle the ball in, and then shooting strings. I've seen people do different things, shooting through 2, 3. Different tightnesses, some get tighter, some have a little bit looser, and then goalie, whole another world when working with your strings with your goalie stick. But that's basically what they're going to be using for a stick. They're going to use it to whack the other stick that they can. You're also going to see some cross-checking involved with that. So it's going to be exciting. We hope you guys are all excited to see this. We're going to kick over here, and here comes Kingston. They're done their warm-up. And that's going to be their zone down here. And then we have Nepean down the other side. So Nepean's all done. They're going to get ready here. Kingston's ready to go. So it's going to be a great game. We hope you're excited to see a little bit of girls rep lacrosse action. Definitely going to be a good game. You're probably going to see a little bit of bumping and hitting. That's all part of the game. Be standing up for this game instead of sitting down because this one's going to be fast-paced. I can feel it. They're a little faster than the young ones on Wednesday. I expect them to be a little faster again today. If you have a youth and they're not playing hockey in the summertime or springtime, this is a great sport to get them involved in. So, if you're from Kingston or the surrounding area, make sure you're checking out Kingston Krossfire Lacrosse. See the 2 yellow shirts there. Off to the right of the Kingston bench are a couple injured players right now, as Kingston is having a couple injuries, so they have a little bit of a short bench while battling with those injuries. And you will see the shot clocks up behind the net. They're up a little higher here in this arena. Those ones are the shot clocks. Has to hit the goalie or the post, I believe. Has to be a shot in on net. Otherwise, no reset. And that's going to be a possession turnover to Kingston, as that was turned over on the shot clock. I believe that ball might have gone down. It looks to me like there may have been a ball. The ref has the official has the ball given to the player, but it makes me believe there might have been one stuck in the net there as they pulled one out and took it over to the Kingston bench. So glad that ball was ripped out and didn't cause any issues here. And a good drive in by Kingston. Crease violation to Kingston. They got a little too close when that goalie was playing the ball. They're going to have it now. Quick line change here for Nepean. Get some fresh legs out here against Kingston. '16 is going to drive over to the far side. Tries to send that ball in. Doesn't connect, just goes off to the side and at the battle for it in behind the net. Kingston has it. Shot clock is the possession of Kingston. It should have been switched up when they grabbed up that ball. They didn't, so they just do it now. Good active stick. Almost broke up that pass, but here comes Kingston's player. Shot in. Going to be handed off over into the corner. No reset on the shot clock, so there was no shot. Five, getting attacked on by 12 for Kingston. We have a turnover to Kingston here on a foul, so Kingston's going to get that ball with a new shot clock in deep in Nepean zone. Again, Nepean is in the black jerseys, Kingston's in the yellow. And this is game one of a 2-game set here. See, that ball is bouncing. 21 is able to get it. Nepean ends up going down on one knee. Loses the ball, but she has some assistance from her teammate. A little bit of whacking there as I think the stick got a little high on 13, and she got a little bit of retaliation towards 8 for that high stick that went uncalled. '17 just flicks it forward. Kingston's going to get possession on a foul. 11:30 here remaining in this first period. Nothing is the score between these two great rep teams here, Kingston, Nepean, as they're going to battle it out here at the Strathcona Paper Centre in NAPANEE, Ontario. And it's going to be an Nepean ball. Here they come now, bringing it back up. And that ball is now possession for Kingston as they're going to try to get it out. And a changing player didn't see that ball coming in, and they're going to battle for it. Kingston has to turn it back here and get it down. And a good long pass. Here comes a drive shot. And a great save here by the goalie for Nepean. A good hit there. It holds onto the ball and still keeps up on her feet. Not to go down. Now a drive here. Ball in the feet. Scooped up by Kingston. He shoved off the ball. Has to stop up. 8 looking. Makes a move to duck out of the way. We have 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock here. Couldn't knock 32 off of her feet. So there's a foul given to Kingston there. So Nepean will get a new shot clock. .12 with a drive, makes a move. Has to spin back. They got 8 seconds, so they'll have to get a shot here soon. Good shot, will reset the shot clock. Kingston grabs possession. Bouncing ball causing a little bit of problems here for Kingston. They're able to get it back 15 seconds, so they have a bit of time here to work this around. Try to get a shot in. 5 seconds. That'll be a possession turnover here to Nepean. Again, 0-0 is the score with 7 minutes remaining here in this first period of play. Nepean driving on down in, sends the ball in, 21, shot, big save by the keeper for Kingston. .21 has the ball over by Kingston's bench. Gonna drive along the boards. Takes a bit of a hit. Goes down. Now, here comes Kingston. We have a call coming in Nepean. Shot. .21's going to the box for Nepean here to give Kingston a power play opportunity. We have 6 minutes remaining on the clock. You see down behind those fans is the visitor penalty box, where that player will be sitting for 2 or less here. Kingston's going to go on to the power play for the first time this game. You can hear Nepean's coaches throwing out the pattern they like to have. As you can hear them say, diamond defense, diamond defense. We've started up the clock here now. Intercepted. Now here comes a short-handed run. Being chased down. Shot. That one goes wide. It looks like no shot clock reset, so it's still active here. Didn't hit the goalie, they're saying. And that one hit the goalie on the shorthanded opportunity. Now Kingston's going to try to turn it back the other way. We have 14 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. It's winding down. They're going to have to get a shot in here to reset that clock. Otherwise, they're going to turn over on possession here. And that'll get reset as it's scooped up by Nepean. Nepean's 14 moving. Has to stop up at center. Wait for some support. They are still shorthanded for another 15 seconds. And the penalty is over, so we're going to have 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in this first period. Still 0-0 in this game, as both these teams are trying to figure out how they're going to solve the other team's netminder. Number 4 has it. It's going to wait for a little bit of support from off the bench. Uses 15 to draw a little pick. Now they're going to drive in. Ball bouncing. Couldn't scoop it up. 4 has to retreat back. Has it again, sends it back into the zone. Here's a shot. That's going to reset the shot clock. Kingston's going to scoop it up behind their net. We have 2:50 remaining here in this first period of play. Intercepted here by number 8. I think that's number 8. Trying to get a good look at that jersey here. It is number 8. 8 working that ball around the zone. Tries to send it back to 36, but that ball is going to go down. And they're going to have to chase it down. Kingston has it. They're going to get back onto offense here. Able to send that one in, but wasn't able to be scooped up. So they're going to have to track it back down here. And a big hit sends the Kingston player flying to the ground. And now opportunity to send number 11 in on a break just out of reach. They'll send it back. 7 has it from high. Shot. We have a goal here for Nepean to start off this first period. Or start off this game here in the first period. With 1:30 remaining. Nepean finally on a pinch in from the D. Gets the shot off. Seven driving in, looking to want to put another one in by this goalie as they're going to work it around the zone. Another hit, but that one is going to cost a turnover. Kingston has the ball, 37 seconds remaining. Last ball of the period. Crease violation to Nepean. And 8 seconds left to go here. So they're going to get the teams together here. I'll put that to the second. I'll pop back on here. So they're going to get the teams flipped over. Do their chat, everything they need to see, what the game plan is going to be. Kingston down by 1, not where they want to be in this game, but a close game at this point. So it's anyone's game. Both goalies have been playing pretty good. Opportunities on both sides. Just a great play by number 7 from Nepean, driving in from the point, seeing a lane and getting that shot off to beat the goalie is the difference maker right here. So this is game 1 of 2 games today. You're going to see another game come to you at 2 p.m. To 3 p.m. from the Strathcona Paper Center. It's going to have these same 2 teams battling out for a second game. So we expect maybe some little bit of rollover from this game. We haven't seen anything happen yet that would lead me to believe anybody's too angry with anybody. No high hits, no really anything too dirty or anything gone on at this point. So I don't see anything that would lead to believe there might be retaliation in the second game yet, but we're only in the first period, so we can see what happens here moving on forward. They got about another 2 minutes left here as they get everything ready, so I'm going to pop it back over here and let you look at the coaches chatting it up with the players while I take a breather here for just a moment. Final minute here for them to get ready and get back to center for the face-off. Switching ends here, so we're going to see the goalies at the opposite ends here, and we, as I said, close game, 1-0 is the score. So one shot by Kingston to beat the Nepean goalie, and this game will be tied up. But Nepean is also sitting on an opportunity to get another one in, put a little insurance marker, and try to run up the score here. So we'll see what happens, but both these teams seem to be pretty evenly matched right now. We do have a little bit bigger bench, it looks like, on the Nepean side, so something to keep in mind. Again, Kingston has a couple injured players and that are on the bench right now, chatting it up with the players, but they're not playing due to the injury. And then so something to happen could tire them out. They could start to slow down here in the second and third. So make sure we keep an eye on that, because that could be a determining factor here come the third or late in the second. "15 minutes of run time here for this second period. So the goalies are going back now, and they'll be setting up for the face-off. And just like that, Kingston grabs up that ball, and they're going to drive in towards the net. But a great play by number 4 from Nepean, strips that ball, and now with the speed, he's going to come back the other way. Only has one to beat, but has one chasing her down. He's going to get there and curl back, looking for some support. A little snap by the Nepean player there on the ball to get it scooped up from all those Kingston players, and now is working it. 21's looking. Has 20 seconds here on the shot clock, so a little bit of time to move around. Shot from right in center in the slot, but unable to lock that one in on the net, so it's going to come back out. 12 seconds. And that will be a turnover on possession here. And a great attempt with a drive there in on the net. And number 23 just unable to get that goalie caught off guard. Now another opportunity, little high, and then the rebound comes out. Now a break. Big save by the goalie for Kingston on that breakaway opportunity. And now the ball is a little bit of reach. They're going to play it off the glass. Unable to grab it up, so now Nepean has it coming back the other way. Tried to center it to number 12, but it was scooped up by the goalie. Big hit. But Kingston still keeps that ball after the big hit. Sends it out front. And a great opportunity, but it's going to turn into a crease violation as just ran out of room to get that shot off. But after the player for Kingston had taken that big hit, was able to come back with an opportunity right in the slot. Seven shot. Trapped up by the goalie after the save, and now Kingston will have possession here. Kingston's getting harassed deep in the zone, has to get out. You don't want to turn the ball over in your own zone. And oh, that's going to be a call. As Kingston's going to get second power play here, an opportunity to potentially tie the game in the second. It's 1-0, and we have 11. 30 remaining here in the second period. And they're going to call it the diamond pattern here, as it was quite successful in the first power play for Kingston. See some great moves there by Kingston. Shot just wide of the net. That's going to kill off that shot clock and turn the ball over to Nepean. But a great opportunity for Kingston as they're pressing here to try to tie this game up in the second. 7 is still in the box for another minute 20. That makes it through that hit. Only one in the zone, though, as everyone else is sitting back. Did have a player come in for some support now. Ten seconds remaining. Kingston scoops it up. Now here comes a drive. And she get by them. Shot. And a good save there. I didn't see a shot clock reset, but I do believe that goalie did make the save on that one. Might not have been on line to the net, but they'll keep continuing in. They only have 10 seconds. Scooped up by Nepean. They'll reset the shot clock. Being able to dodge a couple good attempts there. And it's going to come all the way down to the Kingston goalie, who's going to hold that, wait for a little bit of support from her teammates, as was being pressured there. And a big hit. Going to dislodge that ball for 7. 7's going to drive in, makes a move, shot. And that one goes out the goalie, up high. They got it, looking for another shot. And they get it. As Kingston's goalie is doing a great job here holding this game together at just a 1-goal lead. Kingston has to get something towards that net and one by that goalie. As here's a run. She's got free, but a chop on the stick as she gets by. Dislodges that ball for Nepean and takes away that scoring opportunity. Nepean ball in the corner. Great save there by the goalie. They'll give it a stop, though, whistle. I'm not sure if there's a step in the crease or if they did blow that down for the connection with the goalie's helmet. A great opportunity there. Reset that shot clock. But unfortunately, couldn't beat it by the goalie. It's going to come all the way down deep in the zone. It's being tracked down by the Nepean player. Gets there first. Now going to be harassed as Kingston's looking for some support to get that ball back. Up high in the zone, Nepean making a move, a drive. Shot wide of the net. We have 14 seconds. Kingston's trying to dislodge that ball, keep them from being able to get a shot off. She scoops on it, and what do we have here? Turnover to Kingston. Kingston's going to get that ball as there was a foul called on Nepean. 36 looking. Somewhere to get the ball, sends it to the far side. Try to be broke up by number 10, who's battling hard as they're using their bodies to try to box each other out. Kingston comes in with the scoop. 10 seconds. They're going to have to get a shot off here soon. Now Nepean's going to hold possession here. 4:40 remaining in this second period. 1-0 is the score here. And Nepean is holding off any offense from Kingston, as they've only had a few chances this period. But a great opportunity right off of that change. But a big save by the goalie for Nepean. Here comes Troy One now, not alone, has someone with her. Comes in, shot. Big save by the Kingston goaltender. 4-10. That one goes up over into the corner. Ball picked up by Nepean, moving it around. Nepean still holding that ball in. But it's going to come over. They have a full shot clock, so they have plenty of time to get a shot here. But they couldn't connect with Five, who was ahead of the defense and alone in the slot. They were able to gobble up that ball. Unfortunately, it's going to come the other way. They're going to send it. Tries to get out, but it's cut off by 7. 7 makes a move. Shot! Wide of the net. And he's going to come over towards the bench. Stays in play, though. 4 has it. Sends it across. 7 tries to make the shoulder move, but couldn't get that ball onto the net as it went over. Now, a shot out high. Going to be in behind the net. I'm going to require a retrieval from the defense. But right on it is Nepean, who is continually pressuring here, trying to get another one quick and give a little bit of an insurance marker. 8 seconds, you'll see a shot coming. Now reset the shot clock. .230 remaining. I think we have a call coming here, as that was a little bit of a high hit on number 10. I believe, though, that did happen due to the floor. I believe the player lost footing, and that's what caused that. I believe the footing was lost first by the Nepean player, which made the hit a little bit more than what the Kingston player was expecting, which took the Kingston player out. So, unfortunately, it is going to result in a penalty. Everybody looks to be fine, though. 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in the second period. We're going to have a 2-minute penalty on the board for Kingston to try again late in this period, tie the game up, making it 1-1. We'll see what happens here. They're just waiting for the penalty to be put up onto the scorable clock as... There we go. So 4 is in there for 2 minutes. They're starting that up now. We're into the final 2 minutes of the second period. Kingston needs to get something to go through, as they are trailing and having a hard time getting that ball by the goalie for Nepean. .12 makes a move, being chased down. Shot! Big save by the goalie for Kingston, but Nepean scoops up the rebound. And then shot wide up. Still on it, as Nepean is pressuring here, shorthanded. Scooped up here by Kingston. Nepean giving crazy pressure on this Kingston team. Ball goes off over into the corner. Goy will leave it for defender. That ball is going to come all the way out of the zone. But Kingston turns it back. Having a little bit hard time getting those passes to be pocket to pocket, so they are working on that. 12 has the ball. Up high, sends it in. Going to use a little bit of a box. And he's going to come over to the far boards. Picked up, scooped, rolled out of the play. Now 6 has it. Tries to shoot it in on the net, but it hits a body. 10 scoops it back up. They have 5 seconds. They have to get a shot off. And they get off. That's going to reset the shot clock, but picked up by Nepean now. As that ball, 32, doing a great job keeping it and recovering it after it bounces out of the stick. 8 on with pressure, causes a turnover. That'll be it. Penalty is over for number 4, and the period is over. Wrong one. There we go. Sorry. So after this second period, 1-0 still is the score. Close game. Couple great opportunities. Bunch of hits, and then a couple penalties that just unfortunately Kingston wasn't able to capitalize on. We have 2 minutes and 45 seconds as they get a little rest here, and show you something. You don't see it too often in hockey side of things, but in lacrosse here, they're going to go to the opposite ends and have their conversation in privacy over in the corner. Something, yeah, like I said, you don't see that happen in hockey, or I've never seen it happen in a hockey game, but in lacrosse, you'll see that happen from time to time. Very commonplace. So we will see, really at this point, what's going to happen moving forward. I expect Kingston's going to fight back here. They definitely did a good job against Tyndonega on Wednesday, so they do have that fight in them to bring it back. But again, as we said earlier, the difference in the bench sizes could become a little bit of a factor here in this third period as the players, kind of get tired out. They do have another game as well. They will have a 2-hour break between games, and then we'll be bringing back the second of the doubleheader here from NAPANEE between these two great teams. So whatever happens in this one, good chance it's going to follow through and be remembered in the game that's going to be happening 2 hours later. So we're excited to be able to cover that game. Like I said, right now this game super close, 1-0. Not sure how it's going to end up. Kingston's goalie is standing pretty tall, so's Nepean's goalie, but Nepean seems to have a little bit more attack right now than Kingston. And again, there are a couple injured players on Kingston, so that could be also different matchups and that stuff. Different line combinations could be causing a little bit as well. You never prepared to deal with an injury. It's always a surprise and something you have to work with. So we'll see what happens here. Like I said, short bench, dealing with some injuries, but keeping the game close by a 1-goal differential. And if they can hold this down for the rest of this period, there's a good chance that they'll be able to slip one in and keep it. But if Nepean's able to get 1 or 2 more in, I think that at this point, the way the game's been going, it might be out of hand. So we'll see what happens, and we'll get prepared, because after this one comes game 2 at 2 p.m., and it's going to be a wild one as well. So I'm going to fire you guys back over here on to, let me just click this right there, and we'll make sure you're in the third period. And both teams are going to be starting to come back to their benches here in this 1-0 game from the Strathcona Paper Center here in Napanee, Ontario. Right off of the 401. And we're enjoying it. We hope you're enjoying this action. If you're from Kingston and you've been following along any of the content, you'd like to have your youth involved, check out Kingston Krossfire. That's Krossfire spelled with a K, Krossfire, Lacrosse, and it will direct you to their page. You can contact them about all things like registration, age groups, when the kids will be coming a certain level and things like that. So definitely check it out if you're interested. It's a great sport. I played it as a youth in the off season. For the hockey players, especially since we're the Hockey Nation here, the hockey players will have a great job playing. Familiar surface, little different rules, but the contact's pretty good. It's pretty similar to what you would get in hockey, and you have a lot of the equipment. You only have to get a couple things, shoes, shorts, and maybe some different gloves if you want to go to the lacrosse style glove. If not, you could probably use your hockey gloves. Kingston now has it and right onto it. Fast, they're trying to get this goal and get it out of the way so they can battle for the win. But we'll see how Nepean's going to respond, as both teams here very evenly matched. And look at that battle along the boards here. A little bit of shoving, bodies go down, and that's going to be a black ball, they say, so Nepean's going to get it. And they're going to battle in with a new shot clock down low. And a great shot with a big save by the keeper. The ball tried to be centered there, broken up by Kingston. He's going to come out to the top of the zone. Kingston still battling with it, keeping on it, just flicks it over to the boards. No one there, so Nepean's going to have a moment to grab that ball, but it's some good pressure by 35, keeping on. Number 9 trying to get her to dislodge the ball, but she is able to spin back. And there, looking, sends it over by the Pringle forward sign, trying to get that ball moving around, but Kingston is pressuring here. 21 drives in, shot. Crease violation, as ran out of foot space and had no choice but to step into the crease. As you can see, it is 1-0 here in this game. Kingston desperately needs a goal here to tie this one up, as they're doing a good job defensively keeping this game at a 1-goal differential. The goalie has been playing great for Kingston. Have to expect that the goalie might be coming out of the net at the end of the game if it's a close one here to get the extra attacker. That one goes off wide, kicks out to the slot. Kingston has it, trying to evade the hit. Goes up, and now Nepean has it. Sends it point to point, but unable to connect as it goes over to the boards. 8 now out with a drive, spins, trips, and goes down, loses the ball, but they're able to get a shot off. Oh no, that one wasn't on net, as there's no shot clock reset. And the Kingston goalie will scoop that one up. Hand it off to the defense as they're going to start to drive up. Again, only 1 goal separates these two teams in this game. Kingston needs to get a goal, and they have 11 minutes and 30 seconds to do it. But they also have to hold off the attack in Nepean. We'll see how they can go here, and a great opportunity almost sprung the Krossfire player. Now taken out, which is going to be a foul, and turn the ball over to Kingston here in the Nepean zone. 11 minutes on the score clock remaining here in the third. 1-0 is the score. I believe it was number 7 from Nepean that scored that one off of the point. And that's the only difference maker right now, but a scoop here. A 7 now driving in. All alone, shot right off of the post and out of the zone. C7 has been a big difference maker here for Nepean. Kingston is going to have to do what they can for the rest of this game and next game to shut down number 7. Kingston gains possession there on the foul to Nepean. 9 minutes remaining here in this third. Time running down. Only one goal separates them. Is Kingston going to be able to get this goal, or are they going to fall short and not be able to put one in on this goalkeeper for Nepean? Twelve with some move, shot. That's gonna hit the goalie. Signaled for a reset. I didn't see one get called though. Kingston ball. It's gonna be a Kingston ball still. As you saw there, big save by that goalie for Nepean, keeping it down to no goals. Drive in shot. Big save by Kingston. And another save. As you can see the frustration from Kingston's player there. She smacked her stick down as she thought she was going to beat the goalie, but the goalie had the answer. Ball's going to go over towards the bench of Nepean. Bouncing ball. Gets scooped up by 35. It takes a hit. Now 4 has it and some space, but a whistle. High sticking is going to be the call, which is going to put Nepean down a player again with 6:48 remaining here in the third period. And another power play opportunity is going to happen here for Kingston. They have to see what they can do to get one past this goalie, as this may be the most prime opportunity late in the game, down by 1 and sitting with a 2-minute penalty at number 16. Will they be able to get it in, or will they run out of time in this game trying to break this goalie for Nepean? Kingston loses possession on a shot clock violation, so now Nepean, shorthanded, will get an opportunity to kill some more time down. That one's going to go off over into the corner. 21 has the ball, is going to start driving in with it. Again, this is shorthanded, and a good shot saved up by the keeper. We have 35 seconds remaining here on this penalty to Nepean, and a turnover here is going to give Nepean the ball and an opportunity in close shot. And they score to make it 2-0 here. That goal was scored shorthanded because there's still 17 seconds left. And we have 5 minutes remaining here in this third period. And now Nepean has a commanding 2-goal lead in this game. Usually a 2-goal lead isn't commanding, but in this game, with the way these goalies have been playing, That may be all Nepean needs to shut the door here and win this game. Here comes a run. In option shot. And a big save by the goalie for Nepean, shutting the door down again. Tries to spring one of the Nepean players, but was unable to make that connection. But now a shot from the slot. Big save by the goalie. Scooped back up by Nepean. Four, moving the ball, looking for a lane or a pass. Sends it in. And, oh, unable to get that shot off in close. Would have been a prime opportunity. And a spin, and what a move on that spin and shoot. Beats the Kingston goalie, and now Nepean sits at 3-0 here in this game. With only 3 minutes remaining here on this clock. We would have to wonder what is taking place in the Kingston players' heads as they have another game after this. I'd also like to mention there is an issue with the clock as it currently sits 11-0, but it is only 3-0. I thought maybe they were trying to Roman numerals up there, but unfortunately, I think they might have typed in maybe the goal scorer's number and not the goal. I'm not sure. It was 5 after the second goal, and now it's 11. So I promise this is not Australian rules football scoring. Big hit over there by the bench. And that ball goes out of play off of the hit. Now they have the scoreboard all fixed up. 3-0 is the score. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in this third period of play. Nepean looks to be going off to a victory and potentially a flawless one as they shoot and score, making it 4-0 here with 1:55 remaining in that. Now, anything from this point on is probably going to be carrying over into the next game. One minute, 30 seconds remaining here in this third period of play. Drive behind the net, sent out front. Ball bounces by everybody and is going to go all the way down. As it's most likely going to be stopped up here by the goalie and given to the defense. 1 minute remaining here in this game. And that one's going to go off of the goalie. And it's going to be Kingston ball. Sent up the floor just out of reach. Is going to go all the way down. And that's going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Nepean is going to beat Kingston 4-0 in the first game of the 2-game series. So, other than that, A great shutout by the goalie for Nepean. Played great, made all the saves needed, and was able to come out on top. Kingston gonna have to go back in, do some regrouping, get a game plan together, because at 2 p.m. we're going for game 2 of this series, and right now Nepean is commanding the control of this series. So we'll have to expect to see Kingston come out maybe with a little more aggression against them, maybe a little more physical, as it seems that this game, Nepean was able to impose their will, and the goalie for Nepean stood tall, keeping it a 0-goal game against them. So we will be back here very shortly. I'm not sure this game right now or if we have a holdover to another game. I'm running down to grab my second coffee from my vehicle, and I'm going to check out the scoreboard when I go down there. And then if we pop right back on, it's going live. If not, it's 1 o'clock. I'm going to double check, and I'll know, but you won't know until I go live again. Keep an eye on Ballerson's Hockey Nation for when it pops up live. We'll see you in a minute.